2. Check, check. What's going on this fine Tuesday evening out in MECA land? I hope everybody's off to a good start this week. I know we sure are. We're over here grinding out some awards, getting ready to head down to Tennessee here shortly. Another few days. Like I said, I hope everybody's having a good start this week. Season's really heating up. Just had a few good events last weekend. Ohio show there in Ohio was really good, so we're going to talk about that this evening. Had a few new world records there, so a lot going on in MECA land. Website's still down and out, but things are coming along. We finally got all the classes set up right in there, and I think we got quite a few of the event directors going through entering their scores and things like that, so we're getting a little bit closer. Like I said, I'm not going to make any promises. It seems like it's one more week every week. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's up here shortly for you guys, but we are working on it, and it is getting closer and closer to that time. So just bear with me a few more, and we'll have things off and running here soon as far as the website's concerned. Let's see here. What's going on, Miss Alt, Mr. Alt? How you guys doing this evening? All right. We do have a few events coming up this weekend. We got the Bardstown Beat down there on Saturday in Bardstown, Kentucky. Mr. Steven will be holding the fort down, so make sure you head out there to Bardstown and check those out. Some really cool awards. I know the weather might not be that great, but we're going to make some noises either way. So get on down to Bardstown, check out Steven and the Bardstown Beat down. Looks like we got a show and shine vehicle show and shine ride the light sound quality and install show there in St. Joseph, Michigan on Saturday. So Wayne will be holding that down. Make sure all you Michigan folks with those show cars, ride the light sound quality setups, get out there and see Wayne there in St. Joseph, Michigan. And then it looks like we got what else do we got going on here? Let me change my date. And then Sunday, Shannon and I will be down there at Putnam County Fairgrounds in Cookeville, Tennessee. That'll be a 3X for my Tennessee folks. So few events popping off this weekend. What's going on, Mr. Key? Yeah, I don't have my screen, but I decided to try it out anyways. That's why I'm kind of woo-woo looking, but So this one's actually old. I just don't use it because it's actually a little extra, like too big. But I don't know. I decided I was shaking things up, I guess. So that's pretty much kind of, I guess, website news in a nutshell, which ain't a whole lot new there other than we are getting closer. But I think we just fixed a few things and then broke something else. So story of my life on that. What's going on, Mr. Beard? What else we got? I feel like there was something else I was going to talk about first. Maybe not. Maybe not. I got floating Shannon in the background.
Don't look at me.
Well, you're real blurry because I got my background thing up. So it's
you can't
just
see the person behind the curtain.
It's just funny. You can see like your shadow and stuff every once in a while. It's kind of funny. Whitney said hello. What's going on, Mr. Pasquale, Mr. Tony? Yo. I think I got Mr. Mosley waiting in the background there. He's going to come on with me this evening. We're going to talk about the Ohio show. Went off pretty good. We had a great weekend. We did, I don't know, I haven't counted it all the way up yet, but north of 150 entries for the weekend over both days. I should be entering those scores here soon. I started through my pilot score sheets earlier and realized, some of the classes were still messed up. So I started fixing that, spent a couple hours there. I've been running awards all day, and I'm about, I don't know, that's probably about a third of the way through my stack that I was behind. And then I'll be getting those Ohio Forex scores in there, and hopefully we'll be getting caught up here soon with that. And like I said, hopefully we'll push that thing on out to you guys here soon. But I think we broke something else after they fixed what the last stuff we needed to fix was. So, yeah, just one of those things where we'll chase our tail. What's going on, Mr. Ball? Mr. Hibbard? Hope everybody's doing all right this evening. Off to a good start this week. Like I said, we're doing all right. We had a really good event this weekend in Ohio. So let me see here. I think I babbled off long enough. We got a few events coming in. The Tennessee Roundup there's Sunday. That's a 3X. Shannon and I will be down there heading that one up. If you want to come down and see us, we'll be down there Sunday. Looks like we got the Bardstown beat down, and then that's in Bardstown, Kentucky. And then we got show off at the Outlet number 2 in St. Joseph's, Michigan. And we might have another couple coming up too that I'm not seeing. I feel like we do, but either way, Chad's got all his Indiana scores in there. We got that going today. So like I said, we are making some progress there. All right, well, I guess I'm going to bring in Mr. Jake here, and you guys have questions for us, let us know. We can talk rules, whatever, MECA stuff, whatever else you guys want to talk about. We'll try to answer your questions. But I'm going to bring Jake on, and we're going to, kind of go over the Ohio show by Brand X and Resilient Sounds. We just finished that up with Jake and his little crew there. So shout out Jake, Miss Becky. Kevin stepped in and helped. Kurt stepped in and helped. Joe and Whitney. Always takes a village. We kind of fumbled a little bit on Saturday down to Judge, and but we made it happen. Ended up getting through it, and Sunday went much better. So all in all, feel pretty good about it. Mr. Nate C. Almost forgot one. Sorry about that, but thanks to. Yeah, he was holding it down. We had to leave him thin Saturday, and he was working his butt off. So big shout out to Nate. But anyway, so let me bring in Mr. Jake, and we'll see what he thinks about it, and we'll kind of go from there, and do our MECA talk. Let's see what we got going on here. See if I can hit this button. Jake. It's
Hello.
Jake from State Farm.
It is. Can you hear me? Am I good?
I can hear you a little bit there.
Hold on. Let me change this headset. It might work better.
I can turn you up a little bit, but I don't want to do it too much because then it might start sounding bad.
Come on, open it.
It was on the back of a blank score sheet, I thought. Make sure you like us up and share us up. If you're not already following the main page there on Facebook, make sure you like and follow it. if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe, hit that bell, all that good stuff, because I'm just the most interesting one. Me and Jake holding it down. You got that fixed yet, Jake?
I think I got to figure it out. No, it's not showing up. That's fine. I'll just yell.
You're all right. I can hear you. I might just be, I might be losing mine. What's everybody else think? Can y'all hear Jake all right? Can we hear him? Can you hear us? Are we good?
Can you hear me?
She sounds hideous. Oh.
Isn't this one of the things you have it on?
I think so. I don't know. I just know. I thought it was in that stack of sheets. Yeah, Matt. They said that you sound all right to them. It might just be my computer.
That's good.
I'm gonna have to hook my studio monitors back up to it. Yeah, they can hear Shannon too. They could probably hear my laser running. They can probably hear my fans running on it and all that. Well, Mr. Jake, what'd you think? You gonna want to give us a recap about the Ohio show this weekend? Tell us a little bit about your experience.
It was definitely a busy one. You already brought up we were a little short staffed there on the sound quality side, but we pulled it together and knocked it out. Had a lot of kind of new competitors. Kind of expect that at a big event like that, but we pushed them through. Got a lot of new members. I think signed up. I think Shannon said she had 3 or 4 people sign up to be members. So I think it was 150 some sheets, 100 something like that. It was a successful weekend all in all. Got out of there, got to eat by 6 o'clock on Sunday. So I
thought so. Like I said, we was kind of a bunch of chickens with our head cut off Saturday, but we worked through it, made it happen, and everybody got through it without getting hurt. And Sunday, I feel like we strapped our boots on and went and did what we knew we could do. The way we knew we could do it. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
I was really happy with that. It's always good to see yourself bounce back, the very next day and know that, you do still kind of know what's going on. It was just a bad day, or just, a few extra things went wrong, so I thought it was great. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure exactly how many. I know it was 160 something sheets total, but no, it was on the back side. But are we allowed to remove your heater boxes in trunk class? I mean, technically, yes. We don't really have a rule against that. So, yeah, there was a lot of big scores this weekend. We'll get to that too. I think we had, I want to say 3 or 4 new world records. And that's what Shannon's hunting for is my list. I can remember 3 of them, but I feel like there was 1 or 2 more.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jeffrey, we don't really have rules against removal of that types of stuff as long as the main shell's still there and all the pieces that are meant to be, meant to be on the outside of it. So
yeah, I think as far as records, we had Brad did
yeah. like a
What was
cabin
his?
clout world record, I think.
Yeah, Kevin Klopp Mod 5, I think. He did like a 64.
Yeah, I want to say
Kurt
64-19.
Yeah.
Kurt
Evans
set a new
175.
headrest record in modified 5
Mike
at
Haslett
175.52.
Mike Haslett is Street 3.
Mike Hasledge did Street 3. I feel like there's one I'm
And
missing.
then I did Street. You're forgetting me. Cabin Strout Street Class 1. Like a 148 or something.
Okay. Yeah, some of those. Y'all might have to help me a little bit when the site comes up, but I mean, I have most of them wrote down. I just have to find them. And as you can tell, sometimes it's hard for me to find stuff I just did last week. Well, yeah, we had a really loud DB4 score, but it was at the 3X, so it doesn't count for a world record, unfortunately. But yes, Joe did do a really loud Park and Pound 4 score, 39 and some change. I'm pretty sure that was the loudest Park and Pound 4 score I've seen. So congratulations there. But like I said, unfortunately, it was on the wrong day. I think he had some equipment issues maybe on day one and was unable to do Park and Pound, and then came back on Sunday with everything ready to go and knocked it out. So a lot of big scores did happen. A lot of new competitors came through. Like Jake said, highly successful weekend. Yep, I shorted him a tent, 39.54. So watch out now. Park and Pound 5 scores and Park and Pound 4. I remember when Park and Pound 5 was a 133 and that stuff was loud.
Back in the day, you had to do it while you were actually driving by.
Well, I know, but still, it's still crazy to see how far it's came.
Right.
Like, you know, people used to really, really it was like a 30 was a 50, you know?
Well, I feel
and
like,
now
you know, with the invention of like lithium, it's really made a difference in Park and Pound because people actually have the reserve they need to like hold the power. Well, Tony, Mike Haslett's Pro 3 record.
Oh yeah, that's right. You might be right, Tony. I forgot about that. That was at the Florida show. What did you do, Tony? We might have Hasledge might have not got it. Because Tony did do a Street 3 score at the Florida show, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't me though. I was in the wife's car with a little burp box in it.
That'll suck if I screwed that up. I might have. Where's my list? Now I gotta look. No, let's see.
Oh, see, no one even told me about your cabin car record there. I just have none of them written down.
Are you talking about Cabin Clout?
You said cabin clout street record and Park and Pound 2.
Oh,
comment.
Yeah, that one is Cabin Clout Street 3 or Cabin Clout. What is it? Cabin Clout Street 1 is a 55.3.
Ooh. You lied to me too.
And I had Street 3 as a 54.8, and I think Hasledge did a 55 55 something, 55 8
He
or
said 55
so,
something. I don't know
55
exactly what it
7.
was.
Yeah.
Devin, I think he did his parking pound at like 50 something.
So, yep, I gotta fix a couple of these here.
Man, that cabin class score is pretty freaking serious. 55 is wild.
Yeah, it is.
Cheater vehicles.
I'll look at the score sheet. Yeah, I think that Brad did a 64 or something this weekend. So that'll be the new M5 cabin clout record. I just don't know that actual decimal points there, but I know it was over a 164 for Brad. So he'll have that world record. I had a couple bandwidth banger guys too, so those records are starting to kind of, get filled up there. What else we got going on, Jake? When's your next show, buddy?
We have not this weekend, but next weekend we have Friday night theme nights at National Trails, and then Saturday we'll be at Eagle City Soccer Complex with Base Wars and what's it?
Heck yeah. Devin, am I going to see you this weekend, Devin? I'm coming to see you, Devin.
Seco.
Yeah, Devin Crawford. Beastcraft making the Otis, Brandon Otis puke, loses beans. Well, I appreciate it, Devin. I'm looking forward to seeing you, buddy. I appreciate you keeping on advocating for that and stuff. And, I just letting you know that you're a big part of the reason why I keep on grinding that one out. So I appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you. And hopefully we'll see a few more of those guys. Yeah, the Friday night thing seems like a really good idea. Looks like it's going over pretty good. I know it's kind of a tight schedule, but I bet it's a lot of fun. So what do you think about that so far? I think you did one so far or two. One?
We did one. I wasn't actually at that event. I had a wedding to go to that weekend. I think we did 26 sheets. The sponsors there, they're giving out a $50 cash prize for the best demo and the highest SPL score. And they also come along with custom CNC awards. They got a medal. Those are pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
And then there's also test and tune. So we could offer boom and tune if someone wanted to run it. They also have a drift competition. We're offering Ride the Lights, of course, as a light show, doing demos, our whole spiel there. So it turns out a pretty cool event.
It looks like I got somebody in the background with us. Let's see who it is. Do I want to talk to him?
I don't know. He might be a little busy. Probably in a school gymnasium or something.
I don't know. Do we want to bring this guy on here or not? I'm not sure.
Hi, Connie.
Let's see. What's going on, Mr. Devin, Mr. Madison? Mr. Beastcraft. I think I said hi to everybody else that's commented. Mr. Jeffrey, I answered one of your questions. How you doing? Mr. Irvin, how you doing this fine evening? Hope everybody's doing all right. I know we're gearing up for a few big shows coming up. Like I said, we'll be down in Tennessee this weekend. I don't know. Well, I was going to put him on here, but he was in the middle of eating a banana. So, I had to wait a minute and wait till he was done with that. Now I think I can bring him on, and he might need an introduction, but I won't introduce him because, he's going to come out. So we're going to put on Mr. Curtis Agency. And, like I said, this last weekend we had a lot of high scores, and that was one of them. And I feel like Kurt's probably been working on this, undercover for the last couple seasons, and finally came to fruition for him. So, that's pretty cool. We had a new headrest world record this last weekend. So the previous world record was 175.12 and modified 5. And we now have a new world record of 175.52. And for all those, that, might question that or whatever, absolutely, we do have some louder scores throughout history, but those were all done in extreme class. And for those of you that don't know, our extreme class is metered in the floorboard and has been ever since I can remember. So for about at least 20 years. So absolutely, we have way louder scores on record, 80s, 83s, 85s, 86, something even by RP, I believe. But anyways, 175.52 at the headrest. And here's Mr. Curtis Agency. So what's going on this evening, Curtis? Look how good I am. I'm right on time, buddy.
All right, maybe.
There he is.
Yeah, I should have paid my Wi-Fi bill, I guess. Yeah, I just got home. I just did the craziest thing I've done. I let Lauren drive home from the volleyball game.
So, it was the craziest thing you've ever done.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. Women.
But are you still alive though?
Yeah, kinda, I'm in trouble.
Hi, Miss Lauren.
So yeah, we literally just got in the garage. So
well,
yeah, everything's good, man.
I kind of asked Jake, what his thoughts were on the weekend, and I know you hopped in and helped a couple times, so thank you, and congratulations on the score. But I guess I'd like to start with, what was your overall thoughts on the weekend? About the show, the Ohio show by Brandex and Resilient Sounds there, and obviously, your time in the lanes and, just your whole experience.
Oh man, it's same as always. That was an awesome venue. I hope to keep going back to that again because that was one of the best venues I've ever been a part of. All the vendors were great. I talked to a lot of people that were selling Sky High and, Aaron Bryant and everything. And, everybody's just, it's great. That's why it's my happy place, So, lots of faces, I'm going to have to catch up and try to remember all these people's names because, just so many new people I met, Yeah, sorry, I have my daughter's cool glasses on. But yeah, obviously it was a great weekend for me, in the lanes, but just seeing everybody fellowship and the camaraderie and all that stuff, that's what takes me there and keeps me there,
Hell yeah.
So I love watching everybody succeed and, making gains and, teammates helping each other and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, there's some pretty wild scores there. I like Park Pound.
For sure.
Park and Pound's one of my faves. I'm mostly envious of it. Because we know what I'm pulling in Park and Pound. Jake makes me mad because you know, his DB1 score is like the same as my DB3 score, you know.
Right.
So, you know, people just got a niche for it, you know. People build, you know, specifically for specific things. You can't have the best of everything. You know, if you build for DD, you might sacrifice some SPL, and, you know, like watching Cabin Clout, and, you know, I love that. That's a pretty cool event I'd like to do. I'm gonna stay away from the bandwidth bangers. That's not for me. You know.
Yeah, that was a
Hey,
You know,
little
I
scary.
enjoy watching it, you know, but, you know, I've seen some smoke come out of cabins already. I'm like, yeah, that's cool because it's not my smoke. So, but yeah, I enjoy watching, you know, every format. You know, I think you guys are doing good things with that, and, you know, I like to spectate as much as compete.
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know how many the bandwidth bangers thing is really for. You know, a lot of guys have the stuff that plays low, and, you know, of course, a lot of us lames that's got a lot of stuff that plays high. But there's not a whole lot of stuff out there that'll really, without a lot of practice, hold together and be super loud on that. You know, I'm kind of hoping maybe a few people will niche pick it and like try to build for it. I don't know. I think it'd be really fun for people that like to play music if they just practice and know where they can turn it up and where to turn it down and all that kind of good stuff.
All right.
But it's definitely something that's meant to definitely test your radio knowledge and, you know, everything about it. Your speaker limits, your electrical limits. I mean, you know, for a minute,
Oh, yeah.
anything for a minute's going to test out a lot of stuff. And you add the bandwidth to that, and you know, you got problems for days and a whole lot of systems. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know, to me, that one's kind of like who could build the best, you know, best masterpiece to actually really play music and do it, you know, all day.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Uh,
It's definitely something for the demo guys. You
yeah,
know, like I get killed in that, you know.
I mean,
Just,
I don't
I
even know a
mean,
lot of
sure.
demo
I'm
guys
not built for it. I'm very peaky.
that
I have a very narrow bandwidth. So,
Right,
you know, and it's 69 hertz is my frequency. So, you know, that automatically eliminates me, you know.
right.
So, but yeah,
You're
I,
eliminated. DQ.
oh, no doubt. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I think that's something that the demo guys can do, and, you know, make some tweaks to their systems, and, you know, be very, very competitive.
For sure. And like I said, some of them could probably already do good if they just practiced and learned where to control the volume. You know, that sounded good, doesn't it? Am I droning? Or is that just me?
I think it's Kurt.
Oh,
I don't know. Like I said, I just got new Wi-Fi. Let me see this.
bad connection.
I'm gonna show next to the moon. I don't know.
We cannot hear the words that are coming out of Kurt's mouth. Can y'all? Jake, can you hear Kurt?
No,
No.
How about now?
a little bit. It's real staticky.
Yeah, for me too.
Dang, they cut Kurt's internet off in the middle of our live. What's going on, Mr. Everhart?
McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Sounds like his burps. Let's see if I kick him out and bring him back in, if that'll help.
Hi, Kurt.
He looks frozen now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep. He's frozen. Look, everybody look at Kurt. Everybody point and laugh. Oh. He's gonna not like me no more. Look, he disappeared himself. Now I can't turn him off and he's stuck on my screen. There he is. Let's see if it works now.
I still got a little bit.
You're moving again, but I don't know if we can hear you yet. I think now my computer's being stupid because it looks like there's 4 and there should only be 3.
That's what's showing.
And now Kurt's froze again. Look, he's messing us all the way up, Jake. Does he do this to y'all at the shop?
Dude, you don't even know. He's always getting me to take union breaks and stuff, you know?
Now he's about to get mad. There we go. Maybe it fixed itself.
Oh.
Not quite.
Pretty good here, too.
Kurt's going to have to get a wire for his phone. You got to get on the landline, Kurt.
I'll turn my Wi-Fi off. It's just as bad.
Turn off your Wi-Fi on your phone.
Yeah, try turning off the Wi-Fi on your phone and just using 5G and see if that helps. We might have to put him off and back on when he does that.
Lord, we don't even have Wi-Fi at the shop. Only on football Sundays.
All right, now I think he might be back. Let's see.
How
How about now? That is way more better.
Yeah. I already
You did gooder, Kurt.
Yeah, go do some laundry. I'm gonna take one for that. So yeah, anyway, that's much better. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I had a great time all weekend. Fantastic show. I'm glad that we have that available to us. I'm sorry I missed last week. I don't know why.
Well, and then, of course, you went around, I guess, and did some pretty loud scores. So how'd that go for you? Did you impress yourself, or did you kind of know most of that stuff, or did you try some new clicks, or?
No, I didn't. You know, I've been running M4 for like the last 3 years for the most part. You know, I've been trying to work on my efficiency and stuff. And to be honest with you, I haven't tested since after finals. I got another project that I'm working on right now, so I've dedicated some time to other things. And you know, I was going to do M4 again this year, just for composite cone purposes. You know, I have opportunity to buy 16 interior doors or composite cones, and I took the doors. So I was going to stay in that door class.
I can't hear him. Can you?
Yeah, he's breaking up again. It was good for a minute, and then it started again.
Let me go in the middle of the street, what I can pull.
Dude, whatever
That
you're doing
sounded
right
pretty
now.
good. Yeah, don't move. Stand on your head.
It's fine enough for that.
I'm outside now. Any better?
Look how sunny it is.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Man, it's been raining here it seems like forever. I'm about ready for the weather to be sunny.
No doubt. Yeah. Nothing like a volleyball game in the rain, you know.
I guess we got 2-3 weeks and we'll be back up there somewhere.
Yeah, to Cleveland.
Yes. South.
Yeah, I'll bring you some tin foil to the next show. That way, next time we come on, you won't have this problem, Kurt.
Yeah, I get it.
We got actual tin foil. I know it's all this stuff aluminum now.
Yeah, Jake, we used to put that on our antennas back, you know, before you were born, you know. It would kind of help with reception a little bit, you know.
I had dial-up and stuff.
You don't know anything about Channel U.
They're not.
So, but so you guys hear me all right or anything?
What's
You're a lot
going on,
better
Mr. Soda Pop? Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right.
Y'all, do you guys got any questions for Kurt or Jake here? I got Ohio event director. You got Bud. I got Kurt on here. Like I said, I wanted to kind of shine a light on a few of the guys setting world records out there this weekend. We had Brad and Cabin Cloud M5. He did a 64.31. We had Michael Haslage in Street 3 who did a 55.68. And then I was able to get Curtis to come on here with us this evening, and he did a 75.52 as the official record for modified 5. So that was pretty cool to see. That's the loudest headrest score we have on the books. So that's pretty cool part of history until, I'm sure we maybe wake up a couple of giants with that, but who knows? It'll be fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Jerry, I did use a rotary phone a few times. How you doing, Soda Pop? What's going on?
Joe asked if you plan on doing other orgs this year.
I mean, yeah, I'd do every org that I'm close to. I run a little bit of Base Wars. NSPL, NADBL. I'll do a DB drag show, but it seems like there's nothing near me. Back in the day when Greg Zoller used to run this area, I would do that like all the time. And I mean, I feel like I need to go to a show anyway because, for every 10 people that like me, there's 2 that don't. So, and they always play the haterade game with sealed dash scores and this and that. So I'll probably just try to do
You
one.
only got 10-2, Kurt. That's rookie numbers. Do gooder.
I mean, it could be 10-4. I don't really know. It's not really. I don't really care. Because most of those guys, their opinions don't matter to me unless your name's Jayco, Bo Boren, or Dante Jones. I don't think you should be in the conversation.
Fair.
So, but I'll take my accomplishment as what it is. But like I said, I didn't test pretty much at all this year because I've been working on a new project car and things like that, and I just got it by chance. I have a shim that I put in my door, and my reactive is very contingent on how much venting it is. So like my amps are nominal at 0.25. If I open the door the entire way, it'll do like a 170 in the kick on 2,700 watts, but my amps shut off like way early. So I have different shims that I use. I have an M4 shim that keeps the door open a little bit more than what I had this weekend, and I just didn't bring it. So I had that one in the van, and that was part of my loading issue was too much venting. It wants to be closed up more now. So I put that shim in, and I did the click that I did before. It should have been like a 73.8 based on my data, and it did like the 74.77, and that's how I knew it would do the 75 because I still have like a few clicks after that. I mean,
Right.
probably 2.5 or 3 and a dirty, something like that. So that's how I was like, yeah, I might as well do it because I'm not in trouble with power yet. So, and I end up Sunday clamping my Rad X run at the same click that I did the M5 run, and it was 56K.
I'll tell everybody a secret. You're just keeping the coil in the gap.
Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, the big right. I mean, the other side of that coin is, I'm not trying to walk away with 3 blown subs too. The coils can.
Well, that's part of keeping them in the gap. If you keep them in the gap, you don't blows them out, right?
Right, but the pressure,
okay.
like I use the stock cones, for efficiency, and what was that, Jake? Anyway, I use the stock cones for efficiency, but like they fold up, like.
Right.
If you're doing over a 75 or like a 78 in the kick, they'll start folding up, and I'm trying to live a fight another day.
For sure.
So, but yeah, that was like 56K to do that. So, I mean, I know I got more power. It's just I got to get it to the woofers with being able to keep the woofers. So,
Right.
I'll eventually have to do the composite cones, but I'm not there yet. So,
That's always a big part of the battle.
oh yeah, for sure. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try to hit at least 1 dB drag show this year to just put a score up, just so I know, you know what I mean. I know what it does, but garage scores don't really count anyway.
You don't know what it does in
So,
DB
Well,
drag.
I mean,
Dash.
I did it last year.
So you don't.
I got a page. I got a page of data.
I got a page.
Yeah, right.
I
I
got
got
a
one
page.
page. Yeah, I mean, I don't concentrate on it because MECA's my home. I mean, that's what it's built for. That's what I try to strive in. So, but I still
think I
test
know
in
what
other
that
areas.
page says.
Yeah. It's pretty close to what you're thinking, probably. So, I mean, I know basic math. You do a conversion from headrest to dash. I mean, the being vented changes things a little bit, but sealed it. I mean, it wants to be sealed now. So, I think that is helpful. So I got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna make some more shims and see how far closed I can get it. I think the amp's wanting to shut off just because the nominal's so low. Like I said, with the door all the way open, my reactive is 0.5 with the door all the way open. With it like most of the way closed up, it's like 2.1. So I just need to find the sweet spot there to how much power the woofers will take before the amps will shut off and all that stuff. That just takes a little bit of time and work.
Roll the window down.
Man, I hate y'all. Yeah, I would like to roll the window down so I could cabin clout.
You go for it.
Yeah, you guys used to have a modified reality when you could only roll the window down. If you still had it that way,
That's
I'd be
what
able
I
to just
copied it off of, Kurt.
Oh,
You're the
okay.
only. You and Joe was probably the only ones that understood why that happened. Because I was like, I want to keep it more like we used to do it back in the day, like bring it back old school. But yeah, that was back when we used to treat headrests like X class. Remember?
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what. One of my favorite events back in the day was Mike Quattro.
Man, I've been thinking about like doing something with that again, but man, it does seem like a fun one.
Oh, it is. It for sure is. You get your team involved. Hey, shut that door. Open this one. Like. So, yeah, that was one of my faves. I mean,
Looks like Mike Haslage and Brad Beecraft is who else I wrote down. I know Jake thought he had one, but he almost had it. He was only 7 dBs off. And then that was the ones I wrote down. I do think there was probably a couple other cabin clout ones or that I probably missed that I'll have to see when I enter the scores, because I do still have a few empty slots in those classes. So those will be filling up. We're starting to get more and more people doing all of them. So that's good. Kurt, what do your subs take before they fold?
Between 50 and 60. So, I mean, yeah, last year at finals, or not, wait, no, I guess it'd be, no, last year in testing, the highest I took it up was 52K. So, I've taken it into the 60s before, but, not without incident.
What's going on, Mr. Rick? Who else is on here? Mr. Dustin McKean. I think that's pretty much everybody. I think I've said hi to everybody else. We got any other questions for these guys while I got them on here? I know what else we got going on. You guys got anything else you're looking forward to this season? Goals, aspirations, things you want to share with people?
Man, I gotta get my car back together. I took the interior all out of it and just left it out.
Yeah,
But,
I remember.
I'm busy with all these shows.
Yeah, I'm just hoping to add to it. Doing that score gives me a little bit of drive to get back to doing what I do with the testing and such. So, hopefully I can add a little bit to that by the end of the year, and maybe I can shave the haters down to 1 per 10 now.
Hopefully.
I don't care if I do or not. Yeah.
I mean, the guy already snitched on himself 10 minutes ago, and he's gonna say, "Hopefully, I get a little bit more."
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really care. I don't really care about haters. They can either like me or lick me, and I don't care which. So.
Get an 80 in SQ. That's a good goal, Mr. Dan.
Yeah, it is.
What's going on, Mr. Clifford? We're doing pretty good. Hope everything's going good with you guys over there. Now we can't hear Jake.
Dan told me
Joe said you're going to 150 with you're going to 130 and park and pound with 50K, right? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You can't hear me at all? Nothing?
Yeah, that was the only thing Kurt was disappointed about, Lauren. He set that world record, did all those scores, did all that testing. Didn't nobody come out singing. Didn't no hoes come. Didn't nobody send him a message. None of that. I'm sorry.
Allegedly. Yeah. Yeah, passcode for my DMs, baby. She's gonna literally kill me.
You're in trouble now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just adding to it, bro. So yeah, I'm excited to see what Park and Pound 4 gonna do. Mr. Alt has got something brewing in that van. I'll tell you that. Once he gets that thing honed in, you might see your first 140 in Park and Pound 4.
Are you telling me 50 hertz wind is faster than 40 hertz wind?
Me?
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm telling you the 139.5 with a better starts of 140. So,
you almost had it. You got like a 29.5?
I did a 38.2 one time.
On 50K?
Yeah.
It was a lot of
45 and 55K. Yeah. Like, dude, we got to turn that down. That is not going to be all right. I know where my bread's buttered and it ain't there. So, yeah, when I had the console in, it was terrible. When I took the console out, it was not quite as bad, but it was still terrible.
Park and Pound 4 is basically modified 4 rules under 10,000 watts, John. So it's under 10,000 watts clamped, modified 4 rules.
Seemed like a good year to do Park and Pound 3.
That's probably a good class for you.
Me? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't qualify. I have the double windshield, so I don't want to get embarrassed anyway.
Double,
double, baby. Yeah,
I
I've
think you
actually
should
had
make
this
it a
one for
Big
more than.
Mac and make the glass triple.
Huh? What'd you say?
I think you should make it like a Big Mac and make the glass triple.
Well, you're allowed up to 1 inch thick, right?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah,
You know,
mine's like
like
0.7.
three pieces of bread, Kurt.
Yeah.
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 Oh.
No, I got that sourdough too.
Right.
It's thick as F, boy. Yeah, mine's like 0.7. It is 3.
So cabin clout, you can roll down the windows, Devin, but you can't open the doors or hatches. So yes, you can roll down the windows, but other than that, you got it correct. Parking pound 3 is basically modified 3 rules at 6,000 watts, John. So, and before people like, hey, we could go ahead and explain it out a little bit. Like the reason why, it's modified 3 rules basically on all the classes below is because actually, one might think it's not fair or whatever, but believe it or not, most of the guys that, help me write the rules and even myself, I've been around here for a real long time. I've tested a whole lot of stuff, seen a whole lot of stuff. And basically for park and pound, if you don't already treat your vehicle like an enclosure, that's definitely something you got to, basically teach yourself for park and pound. I'm not saying you can't learn it other ways or you might not, figure out a different way, but basically the door is your port. And so, actually a lot of times C-pillars and no walls have a better park and pound score than walls, just for the simple fact they have more port area. So, a lot of people might think that that's not fair or whatever, but it's actually, pretty even just for the simple fact that they have to figure out how to work with a smaller port. So, I don't know if everybody else wants to, kind of agree with that or not, but that's sort of the reason why we follow modified rules. And, I guess just throughout time and watching the scores, there's not really a competitive advantage just because you have a wall.
Yeah, I've seen walls and no walls win park and pound, any class. Like, I know Cody a few years back won park and pound 2 with his Aveo. I won park and pound 1 last year with my truck car. Brad's got his wall doing crazy numbers.
What's going on, Mr. Rogers? I mean, yes, park and pound 5 and 4, I guess, are kind of ruled by wall cars, but I think there's a few no wall cars I feel like can hang. They just got to make a few little adjustments and actually really kind of build for that. But a lot of times 4-door SUVs will do real good if you guys just want to slide a little trick. You can take a no wall SUV and do some testing, and you might not be the loudest in the world, but you can get loud pretty quick.
Yeah, it's just like everything, it's finding your right spot, like pulling up to the right spot in the lanes and making sure you have your seats in the right position and playing the right song. And, it's just like SPO.
That's kind of sound pressure in a nutshell, really. I tell folks all the time, like, yeah, you can buy gear, you can do this and that and the third, but like, the majority of the scores in the car, and I mean, shoot, since I'm dropping dimes, the majority of the scores in the car in front of the B pillar. So how you like me now? But
it's the truth. That's the truth.
And it's not necessarily, I mean, yes, absolutely, speaker enclosure, speaker design, all that good stuff comes into play, and we can get real complicated and go down a bunch of rabbit holes. But vehicle prep and setting the car up correctly is the key to doing what these real loud guys do. and knowing your car like the back of your hand is the key. And you have to almost will these cars to do what you want them to do, because you will be sticking your face on a grinding wheel at points and basically rubbing your nose off. But eventually, somehow you will it to do what you want it to do. And then once you have that information, you can go even farther. So, I mean, I don't know if everybody else's experience is like mine, but I guess what I'm here to say is, like, you know, I'm not the smartest guy. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I work hard and will the shit to do what I want it to do. And I really think that's the key. It's easy to give up, but it's the guys that don't give up that do these big giant scores, you know?
Absolutely.
For sure.
And yes, park and pound is definitely, it is a different animal for sure. You know, there's no doubt about that.
Oh yeah, it's how you can transfer that, your wavelength and stuff, outside the vehicle. You know, like I've got like 35, 36 dB loss going from inside the cabin to do park and pound. You know, there's some guys that are, you know, pretty close to 10 or 15 dBs off. You know, because
Right.
they know that, you know, they're built for that. You know, they've tested and they've made revisions to make it what they want it to make. You know what I mean?
For sure.
What's that?
Well, you got to cut grass, dog.
Oh no, yeah, it started raining today. You know, I did half of it on my lunch break. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been raining for 3
Yeah.
weeks here.
There's some weird car in my garage.
You're showing me a secret, and they don't even know it.
Yeah, yeah, it's the van killer.
Yeah, it's the points killer.
Yeah, you know, I'm just trying to get something that I can actually haul myself without spending $100,000 on a used truck and trailer combo. You know.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
Yeah, transportation sucks.
Yeah, that's what kills a lot of it.
Yeah, that's why you don't see any Land Rover anymore.
Man, don't even bring that up. I'd still take that thing. I'll trade you.
Dude,
I know
you can
someone
buy
that
it for
has got it.
$1,000. It's for sale for $1,000 in Columbus, Ohio.
I can't do it.
I can't
You
either.
couldn't
I
even
would
tow it
have done
home.
it again. Yeah, I would love to
I
do
got
it. You know.
I might have a Smurf for sale soon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd be interested in that. You know. I mean,
Well,
what's one
we'll
more?
see.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna end up. I don't know. I think I'm gonna end up having to my truck. So I got a quote on my truck, but whatever. I already knew that was gonna be expensive, but it's gonna be down for like 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna go buy an older truck or something to have a backup truck, and I'm gonna get rid of a couple of my other beaters.
All right. Well, yeah, put me on the short list.
I'll let you know if I actually get serious.
Yeah.
I might get more serious after tomorrow if I go see this truck and part with this money.
Right. It's funny how things go that way.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Devin Crawford said you got to use your AAA 3 free tows a year.
Yeah. Oh no, I need that plus. I gotta have 5. You know what I mean? I gotta do that AAA plus.
I got platinum and I only get 3, and I've been a member for like 26 years.
Oh wow.
You think they tow the van?
They will take me 200 miles.
Yeah, mine was only 100 miles when I had it. You know.
Yeah.
All right. And we'll just take the amps out of here and leave it at a Walmart in Cincinnati. Done that before. But you know, lithium has changed the game in that regard too. You know, 52 8-volt golf cart batteries.
Yeah, you
versus-
could have actually had some depth in that Land Rover with lithium.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah. I would have had 2,800 pounds less batteries too. You know, you get pulled over.
All of a sudden, it
something
sounds lighter than that van.
Right. Like the first thing they say is, "You got hazmat?" I'm like, not really. You know. Yeah. hazmat's 1,000 pounds of batteries. So, what are you doing? Oh, what?
Oh man, just imagine how many of us broke that rule when we had AGMs.
No doubt, man. You know, not even the mailbox could save you.
No, no. You're coming out to Blues Clues at finals. That's your song.
Oh, wow.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Shoot.
Those of you that don't know, I used to have an old black van, and just because I was cute, I just mounted a mailbox to the side of it, cut a hole in it, and window urethane it to the side of the van, and ran all my wires for my head unit and shit out of it. So yeah, so he's clowning me, but that's all right because it was a loud mailbox.
Oh, yeah. No doubt it was. Yeah. I'm looking for one right now, you know.
For
It's gotta
sure.
be a good one. It's got to be a good one, though. You know what I mean? It's got to be corny as all get out.
Yeah. I can have one painted up for you.
Yeah. If I ever get time, I'm gonna turn it back into the ice cream van. I got a bunch of stuff for it, but you know, when am I ever gonna get time to do that? You know, here I
You
got
gonna
this.
put some gold Daytons on it too,
Yeah, that'd be sweet. No, I got this.
so you can look like Big Worm.
Yeah, I got the stop sign. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, see the stop
Yeah.
sign? That it actually functions. You know, it folds in and out. You know, like the bomb pop dude be having.
For sure. Well, it looks like I guess we've been on here for a little over an hour. So, you guys got any other questions for us this evening before I cut these guys loose? Anybody else got anything good they want to say, they want to talk about before I let these guys tell us bye and we cut this thing off? Let's see here. The Igloo Cooler Van.
Yeah, I'm due to change that. I try to do it once a year, but like I need to come up with something cooler than what I got, you know. So I like the gas can. That was probably my favorite. I got so many wild looks for that. The ammo box is all right. But
Devin, no comment, bro, but that guy does some stuff that I would have thought about doing. I won't lie. Just because, I mean, I would have did it. I mean, I'm sure he probably does it for the same reason I would have done it for, at least hopefully. But, you know, he does do some pretty creative thinking stuff. So he said that the log's got 4 by 100 slotted pipes that run over the top of his car to run his wires through.
yeah, I seen it.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it like that yet.
Oh yeah, he's got
But,
flagpole on there, wood on the outside of his door just for funsies.
I mean, I've seen that, and I've seen the doorknob for the house doorknob for the handle and stuff like that. Yeah, that's classic. But all right, Kurt, I guess you got any final words for the people this evening?
Test. That's the only way you're gonna gain. I'm gonna have to practice what I preach too.
Yeah, you're gonna have to practice what you preach, Kurt. It's not about what you're doing right now. It's about the 20,000 hours that came before.
Right.
So it's good advice one way or the other. I appreciate you coming on tonight, Kurt. Congratulations on the new world record, and I'm looking forward to seeing how loud you get that thing by the end of the year, man.
See you tomorrow, Kurt.
Later, man. All right, Jake, it's your turn. You got any final words for your Ohio folks?
June 5th, 6th, come on out. We got Hebron, Ohio, and then Springfield, and then we got Slam. So busy month of June here.
Heck yeah, Jake. Well, I appreciate you coming on. Good job this weekend. I'm looking forward to seeing you here in a couple weeks at Slam. Until then, you know, take it easy. I'm sure I'll talk to you again soon, brother.
Good night, all. See you, bud.
All right, Mecha heads. Appreciate everybody coming on. Make sure you're following the main Mecha page here. Make sure you like us up, share us up, leave me a review if you want to. Again, we had a great weekend at the Ohio Car Audio Show. Congratulations to all the new world record holders, all the competitors that came out. We appreciate you. All my judges that were there this weekend, we rocked it. And I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season. And I'll be a lot happier when this website comes up, but hopefully it won't be too much longer. And I'll see everybody in Tennessee this weekend. Hopefully we see a few new faces, a few old faces. Looking forward to seeing Devin and what he's got going on if I don't see anybody else. But like I said, hopefully we'll see a few of you out there, Cookeville, Tennessee this weekend at Putnam County Fairgrounds. That's where Shannon and I'll be. Looks like we got a show and shine show in Michigan. And it also looks like we have the Bardstown Beatdown. And then I think there's a show in South Carolina and maybe Texas as well. So anybody heading out to the events this weekend, good luck and high scores. And I think that's all I got this evening. I appreciate you guys, and let's see what we can do the rest of this year. Until next time, keep it loud and clear, Mecha heads.